Hello guys, hello. As I said before, as I said in the past video, this will be something that I'll film right away. So let me bring up quickly here what we will be seeing today. It will be the other three colors we have pending, which are purple, black and yellow. Okay, the most expectation are in these 2 leaders in purple, but we will be checking it up one by one. So first of all, feel yourselves welcome to be here. I'm happy to have you here, and yeah, it's a big expansion what we will have in the next beginning of the year, and 2025. Pretty much we're gonna have these cards. Also, we're gonna have there's the 2nd anniversary. We have the middle expansion, we'll say, which is EV Extra Booster 02, which seems to have nice cards. We haven't had any spoilers yet, so pretty much we have to wait. But at this point, we're gonna talk about this Sorojuro. Sorojuro from OP09 is a good card for these 2 colors, or B colors, we'll say, decks. We have the Monkey D. Luffy Wanted, which is the boss monster, and in purple in this case. On play, you place the 10 back of the deck, and once per turn, you may rest up to one of your Dawn and add 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So it's a good one. It's a good comeback. Just pretty much kind of... It might only be available for the next leader, which we will see here. We have Lim, fuck off Lim. We have Monkey D. Luffy Purple Black, which says that Dawn for 1 and all of your characters gains +1 cost or extra cost. And on your turn, once per turn, when 2 or more Dawn cards on your field are returned to your Dawn deck, add up to 1 Dawn active and 1 Dawn rest. So pretty much it doesn't say that it has to be like exactly in the same effect. So you can just return 1 Dawn with one of your cards and the other Dawn with the other of your cards. And once you reach the 2, you'll be getting the effect and ramp other Dawn. We have here the it's an alternate art, which actually looks pretty good. It's just Nika being Nika. It's a pretty good one. Then we have this other leader from Straw Hat, which has the 2 colors that I like the most, which is purple yellow. This one already has an effect, which is the Banish. And when attacked, you may trash 1 card with trigger from your hand and add up to 1 Dawn from your card rested. So that's a way for you to ramp. It's an easy way to ramp. You play a lot of trigger cards, but it's nothing that you're gonna get into that long duels. It looks like more like Yamato's deck, when you have to hit with the leader pretty strong just for the effect to actually worth it. We have this design, which looks good. A kind of old design of Robin with this nose, like the sticky nose, but it's a nice one. We start with this Usopp, which is a 4/6K. It's a good one, and it's a vanilla one. Then we have the Killer for the Kid Pirates. One play, -1 Dawn, and set up to one of your Kid Pirates later active, because the red purple Kid actually hits pretty strong. So this one is how you can get another attack that turn. Okay. Then we have the Sanji, the 1K counter 7/7. On play, you may return up 1 or more Dawn card from your field, so you can just return 2 and active the Luffy's effect to your Dawn deck, and this character gains rush during this turn. Then rest up to one of your opponent characters with 6 or less. So if you have to hit strong with this one, you play Sanji, return to Dawn, effect of Luffy, bring back to Dawn. You have 1 active, so this will be an 8K, and also you're gonna rest one of the Sabos or these other blockers that might be in a way for you to maybe hit and try to go lethal. We have this alternate art, which actually looks pretty good. Then we have John Board, which is for the red purple law, which if your opponent has more Dawn cards on the field than you, KO to one of your opponent cards with card 3 or less. Pretty much, we're not gonna bring back to life this RP law, but it's a good way to play it. We have the Jinbei 7/9K vanilla one, no effect, so it's a good one. Tony Chopper, a strong Chopper. I think is one of the strongest Chopper, or if it's the strongest Chopper. End of your turn, you may return one or more Dawn cards from your field to your Dawn deck. Set this character as active. Then this character gains blocker until the end of your next turn. So on your turn, you can attack with Chopper. You return 2 Dawn. Effect of your leader, you bring back 2 Dawn, and we'll stand up this Chopper, which has blocker. We have Toro, which is the one that search cards from the Straw Hat or Hard Pirates with a cost 2 or more and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom. This is the other art, which actually looks pretty good when they are going against the Kaido and Big Mom, so it looks good. Then we have this Nami, 3-2k, is a counter 2k. On play, you may return 1 or more Dawn, and give us to 2 rested Dawn cards to your leader or characters. So pretty much you play the turn 3, you play Nami, effect, you're gonna return Dawn, and you're gonna give 1 Dawn to your leader. Then for your leader effect, you're gonna bring back those 2 Dawn that you just put it back to the Dawn deck. You're gonna give 1 Dawn to your leader, and you're gonna have 1 hit for 5k, which pretty much makes no sense. So just in case if you have a lot of Dawn and maybe you want to hit a kinda stronger, which you can try to do this, but it's kinda the same. Nico Robin, 2k, and what it does is a blocker, a small blocker, and is reachable. It's good. Frankie, blocker, and you're gonna put 2 Dawn back, and you may trash 1 card from your hand and draw the 2 cards. It's a good one. So because of the effect, you're gonna activate the leader's effect. Okay, we have Radical Beam Frankie here designed, which is good. Then we have Brook. How does he laugh? It was an no, that's Kaidos. I forget it. So it's when attacking, you may return 1 or more, and give up to 2 of your opponent characters reduce 2k power during this turn. We have Beppo, another Beppo. On your turn, when a Dawn card is returned to your field, return to the deck. Up to 1 of your leader gains 1k. So nothing too special. Used as cap kit, 3-5k. On play, you may add 1 card from the top of your life to your hand. If your leader has a Kid Pirates, add up to 1 Dawn. So it's a ramping, and also -1 card. It will give extra attack to the leader, so it's a good one for the Kid Pirates. Roronoa Zoro. On play, you may return 1 or more and add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn active. So you're gonna return 2. You're gonna put 1 from this, and also for your leader, you're gonna put 2. So it will be good. We have Gungam Lightning. Main, return 2 Dawns, KO up to 1 of your opponent characters with 6 or less, which is a good one. 2 costs for doing this is good. Gum Giganto. What it does is you may trash 1 card from your hand if your leader has Straw Hat. Up to 1 of your leader character gains 2k, then draw 2 cards. So this is a good one. You have to play Straw Hat. Gum Jump Rope, you return 2 and rest up to 1 of your opponent character 5 less, then draw 1 card. That's a good one. 1000 Sonny, nice stage. You may raise this stage when your Straw Hat crew type characters is removed from field by your opponent's effect. Add up to 1 Dawn. Okay, it's a good ramping. This is the Monkey D. Luffy card monster. You may return 1 or more and draw 1 card, and this one gets rushed. This design is kinda, I don't say it actually. I don't like it too much. And this is the manga one. And why does this is the manga one? Well, remember that we have the Nika one as manga for OP05. So that's why Nika had the wanted card, and this one had this manga in this case, which is the one that you're gonna play the most actually. This one, just to get rush and hit with it, is a good one. Then we have the deck that I hate the most. First of all, this character, Rob Lucci SP, he looks amazing. That design is pretty good. As you know, Lucci OP05, you place 3 cards from trash to deck and KO up to 2 characters, cost 2 and cost 1. We have the monkey leader, the monkey that we saw, and we have this motherfucker that we haven't had yet, which is Marshall D. Teach or Black Bear Pirates. For Junko, Black Bear Pirates. On play, your own play, or your cards on play are negated. Negated. And the active main is you may trash one card from your hand. Your opponent's on play effects are negated until the end of your opponent's next turn. It's a good way to try to fuck up some kind of on play decks, which pretty much will be Blue Doflamingos. Actually, almost all decks have like on play, also black decks, so it's like against the meta. But it isn't that much, you know. If you play one kind of deck that the leader actually does mostly all the job, you know, for playing characters and that, like Duffy, well, this one is not gonna hurt that much. Martial Teach, this design is pretty good. We have Pablo Pizarro for 6k, 1k counter. We have Banaugur, active main. You may raise this character if your leader has Blackbird and give it to one of your opponent characters -3. And then draw a card. So this is the one that is going to reduce level. We have Katarina Devon, active main. Once per turn, if your leader has Blackbird, this card gains double attack, banish, or blocker until the end of the next turn, which you have to say which effect you're going to decide before given turn. Otherwise, it will be no effect. So just for you to be aware on this. And because of it has the 3 hit, it's Blackbird, but pretty much it's because of the fruit that it has, which actually can change from these two others. So I think that's the reason why. Then we have Gecko Moria Thriller-Bark Pirates, with probably something that you might play in Perona. Remember that we have the new searcher on Perona. On play up to 1 Thriller-Bark Pirates, type rare, with a cost 2 or less from your trash rested. So it's just to be trashing cards a lot. Jesus Burgess, which is this card cannot be KO'd by opponent's effect. So just by hitting 2 strong hit, because for every 4 cards in trash, it will you will get extra 1k. So it can be pretty strong, you know. Charlotte Pudding, Big Mom Pirates, which means that we in the future will have a black Big Mom Pirate, so keep it up. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, your opponent trash 1 from their hand. So like Piranhas, but poor Piranha, we'll say. Shiryu from the Rain. Dawn +1, when attacking you may trash 2 cards and draw 2 cards. So trash and draw. Is the counter 2k, and also +1 it will be 5k, so it's pretty good. We have a Stronger, which is the animal here. Blackbird, active main, you may trash 1 card from your hand and trash this character. If your leader has a Blackbird type, draw 1 card, then give up to one of your opponent -2. It's a reduced level 1, and also it's a 2k counter. Doxy, active main, you may raise this character. If your leader has a Blackbird type, KO up to one of your opponent characters, win 1 or less. So this is the one that you have to destroy as soon as possible, because it will be cleaning up your field. Okay, where were we at that time? Then we have the Basket Shot blocker, small blocker, good one. And Martial Teach, active main, you may raise this character if the number of cards of the hand is at least 3, less than the number in your opponent's, draw 2 cards and throw 1. Very specific one. I will play it, maybe a copy of it just in case, because turn by turn you will be discarding cards, so maybe this is a good way for you to recover some cards. Then we have the boss black monster here. It looks good actually. The Shirohige power and the Kurohige power, so it's a good one. Blocker, so it's a pretty dead ass blocker, you know, 12k blocker, level 10. And what it does is that active main once per turn, if your leader has the Blackbird Pirates and this character was played on this turn, which actually this means on play, but just because they don't want to be like negated from the same leader, that's what it does. Negate the effect of one of your opponent's leader during this turn, then negate the effect of one of your opponent characters, and that characters cannot attack until the end of the next turn. So it's a good one. Because this can negate actual effects of your opponents, but just once you play it. So next turns after you play it, it won't. But what it makes this fucked up one is that This effect of to one of your opponent's leader during this turn actually can negate the leader Nami condition, which is the once you your deck comes to 0, you will win the game. So pretty much if they start playing these people, this martial they teach, and they start attacking you, and you get to reach the 0-1 with your cards, well, you're lost actually, you don't win. So pretty much you try to on the opponent's turns get a lot of cards that you can stay by 5, maybe 4 cards on deck, and then once it's your turn you can just get back at it, because the Kayas you're not gonna play in with this motherfucker, just gonna be just events. So pretty much that's how it works. And that's why the Nami that we saw in the last video, it's not on play, it's when attacking. So just keep that in mind. This is the alternate art, which actually looks pretty good. This is the manga, because it also has a manga, because it's a Jonko. It's pretty good. And this is the wanted card, which actually is pretty amazing. It looks pretty good. You just hate it once you see it. You know, you can see that is the bad one here. Then we have here Peach Bird from the Peach Bird Pirates and Blackbird Pirates allies. So Lafitte is the one that actually search cards, 5 rebel, and place the rest on the bottom. The event My Era Begins, look at 3, reveal up to 1 Blackbird, then trash the rest, because you know the trash helps for Jesus Vargas too. So we have Black Vortex, negate effect up to one of your opponent leader or character, and give that card -4 power during this turn. So this is another way that you can lose as Nami. Black Hole, if your leader has a Blackbird Pirates, negate effect up to one of your opponent characters during this turn, then if that character is cost 4, KO it. So you can kill Borsalinos with this one. Fulalit or Fulalit. You may trash 1 card from your hand, rest this stage, look at 3 cards from the deck, reveal up to 1 Blackbird type, add it to your hand, then place the rest. It's a good one. And that's how Blacks gets fucked up. It's a really good deck actually. It's gonna be hard to play against, but it's gonna be good. We have now the yellow one, which actually almost everything comes for Nico Robin, just to keep that in mind. So we have this Nami OP08, which is the one that has the nice effect. It's a good one. Nico Robin, which we already saw before at the purples. We have Karasu from Revolutionary Army, it's a blocker, and the trigger, because actually I think the reason for being this is just to play it with Belovetti too. So it's a good deck, keep that in mind. And what it does is, if your leader has a Revolutionary Army and your opponent have a total of 5 or less life cards, play this card. So it's playable. Kusan, on play, this is Navy. On play, place up to one of your opponent characters with a cost of 3 or less to the bottom of your opponent's life cards, faced up. And your opponent tries 1 card from their from the hand. So you can try to get any small blocker and trash one of your opponent cards. Professor Clover is the one that look at 3, rebel to 1 card with trigger, and add to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom. It's a good one and is the counter. We have Koala 6/6, no counter, blocker, and you may add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand and play 1 Revolutionary Army type. This is kinda spoiler that actually is fucking me now in the mind. Just keep in mind that now in the manga, well, not in the manga, in the anime, Kusan is actually fighting against Garp. And if you see all these cards together, actually tell you something, because this Nico Robin is kinda Revolutionary Army, so something like that. And if you have Kusan at this expansion in this color, this kinda give you a spoiler that maybe Kusan is also Revolutionary Army, and they are fighting just to recover this. What was the name? Kobe, and the Kusan is fighting against Garp, but actually under the instructions of Dragon. So pretty much, I guess something like that. We have this Koala alternate art. It's a good one, but also Koala had an alternate art in red, I guess. Sabo, I didn't know what it does. Blocker on play. Okay, yeah. On play, add up to 1 of Revolutionary Army type character from your hand to the top of your life face up, and if you have 2 or more life cards, add up to 1 from the top of your bottom of your life cards to your hand. So it's just how to change one from the other. So it's for more like Belovetti's one. Sanji also looks like the one from the other design that we already have, but is the one from Egghead. Just trigger hard card to be trash. Nico Olbia, which is Nico Robin's mom. Up to 1 of your Nico Robins gains plus extra 3k, so it's actually a good way for you to hit stronger, and it's a counter 2k. Then we have the monster Nico Robin, and if your opponent has 3 or more lives, trash up to 1 of their life cards. It's a good one. This is the alternate art, which looks pretty good. Bartolomeo Coma, Revolutionary Army, 7 Warlords of the Sea. If your leader has the Revolutionary Army type and your opponent... is there any Revolutionary Army now that is yellow? Oh yeah, the Belovetti. The fuck? Jaguar D Soul, blocker and the trigger. If your leader is Nico Robin, you play it. O'Hara, Giant and Navy. Pierre, Animal, Sky Island. Draw 2 cards, trash 2 cards from your hand. Counter 1k on play. It's pretty good. Brook from Egghead and Straw Hat, and it's trashable. Belovetti, Revolutionary Army. If you have 2 or less cards, draw 1 card. Morley, vanilla one. Lindbergh on play. If your opponent has have a total of 5 or less life cards, KO 1 of the opponents with 2 power or less. Ice Block Partisan, KO up to 1 of your opponent characters with cost 3 or less, and trigger. So it has to have a trigger. Huh. Never underestimate the power of miracles. Counter up to 1 of your leader. Okay, 2k. Durishi. Look at 5. Add trigger other than Durishi. Oh, this is good for Egghead actually, because you can add any trigger and all Egghead had trigger. And Nami again. So pretty much as a resume here, we'll say that the best color will be, one of the strongest will be the red one. I do like the blue one, but actually it's not one of the strongest. Black also, and might be purple. These 3 colors actually are the strongest one here. Just take a look at them. And pretty much these are the cards that actually we're gonna have this upcoming January, February maybe. I don't think it will be March, or maybe because of extra booster we might have it till March. It's something to see it, you know. Just be aware on this expansion. It's kind of have a look that it will be pretty good cards, you know, that we'll be expecting here. So just be aware on that. Try to buy as much as you can. Pre-sales is also better. Also, shout out to Mystic TCG again. It's a really great store there. I think it was Utah. I cannot just remember, but I'm checking out for next video. But yeah, try to get your OP09. Try to play some tournaments. Also, there comes a lot of regional, just closing this second wave, starting a new wave, the third wave for tournaments. So try to be aware of that. All on the website. You can try to be in these kind of websites that actually are for Thailand and all these other countries that are from OCG, where you're gonna see a lot of these kind of offers for OCG, which maybe they won't come here to America. So pretty much it's just for you to be aware of what is coming up. For example, this came up and it was a really good one. So try to be aware of those things. We have upcoming this best selection, you know, it's a good one. It has some cards that you might play. But yeah, anyways, these are the cards that actually looks like a special bonds here. For example, we have OP09. Yeah, then this is something that is coming actually for TCG. This one is coming. Try to keep those cards that you're gonna play. The premium booster, we didn't see it too much because actually it just have like just reimpressions. Again, a lot of mangas here, which we don't know if they're coming here to TCG. So just a lot of things here. We have these other designs, something that we were expecting, like this one. Well, not this one. This one is the one that I'm expecting at actually. What else? Yeah, nothing too much. We have this Cracker, this Peroli, another Shiraoshi. We have these other mangas that came to OCG, Katakuri. It looks good, but they actually kind of look like Luffy on the other design, and Duffy on this design, kind of same design in here. Then we have this Kaido. We have this Gum Red Rock. Also Bartolome. We have nice card. Maybe this design that we haven't been asking for. Yamato's design. This is good. Sabos. We have Babies 5. Ulti. We have Duck's Hound. We have this manga back. Also the Kids Pirates, which I will try to get it. Just because I play it. We have the Soldier, which will be playable in this new deck list on Blackbeard. From here we have the Satori, which is something that you play. Amaru, which is something that also plays in Calgara, so it's good. We have this Upper Yard. Also the Kaido, this other Kaido, the one that makes you draw it a lot. And we have the Nika, other design of Nika, plus this extra design of Nika. So it's a good one. Then we have here the Arlong, because there's a Hody Jones here, new Hody Jones, which looks good. We have this Ryuma, which just looks amazing. Then all the three brothers, I think they have like is Niji, Jonji, Reiju again, and we have this Yerma Kingdom. We have another Gecko Moria. That's why it won't be banned, because we have a lot of designs. We have this Hiyori, and the Zoro one. And yeah, all the other impressions. This one is for a promotional that got reimpressed here. We have the new leader Sanji, which is a good one. I have already a deck. And we have this Tony Chopper that came in the deck with another art. And what else? We have this another Gambeke. And we have this Boa, which is blocker, but it is unplayable. We have this Kaido, which actually looks pretty good. And the Queen with this black design, which looks nice. We have this Blackbird foil, Helmepo, Brule, this Trafalgar Law design, and pretty much it will be all. There's nothing too much to talk about this expansion, just re-impressions here. It's good, but it could try something better. But even though it's gonna be pretty hard because it has a lot of done that we cannot see here. So there's something that also is not in here, and it's probably it's what we will be expecting for. I'm sorry. So pretty much these are the cards that we have here. Just if you see this expansion, try to buy a couple boxes. Maybe you might get something that it'll be good for you to change in your deck. Some Zoros, some red decks. If maybe we have this as a manga for the expansion, the one that, from OP09, but is an Ami. Good cards, good designs, nothing too much. If you're gonna, you won't overpay this one, not at all. Rather buy one by one, and pretty much you might get it. So yeah, those are my advices. Just try to get whatever you want, try to play whatever you want, and if you need a deck list, just put it here in the comments, and we can try to make some research and try to find a nice deck list for some colors and that. Okay, there are already other deck lists in here from OCG, but pretty much that's something that we can cover in the next video. So thanks so much for being here, guys. Again, hope you're being well, and take care. Okay, see you guys.